nothing wrong with dancing. Baby, you're so romantic. Baby, I can be in your heart. It's Chill Will, aka Sir Savant, aka Will Breezy. Oh, when I take you down, your body up, your body up and down. You know it, you know how I roll. Today I'm coming at you with Fragrant Story Time Part 2. So this is about a time that I went to Neiman Marcus with my buddy Joe, Radio Joe, Lambo Joe, Jumpin' Jehoshaphat's. Me and Joe went out to Neiman Marcus. I don't think we went for anything in particular. We just went to go get our nose on some stuff. And very, very quickly, I got entrapped at the Bond number 9 counter. And that day, I had probably smelled 20 different Bond number 9s. But I wanted to know what I was getting into because Bond number 9 is not cheap. And I'm about diversity. I'm about flavors. And I've heard of a lot of the Bonds, so I figure I'm just going to smell all of this right now. So I had already known about a few different fragrances, and the lady behind the counter, I can tell that she was kind of amazed by my knowledge and my nose, and she just knew I knew what I was talking about. So my buddy Joe, I don't know what was going on with him that day, but he was just kind of like laid back, chilling, not talking much. He was just kind of like just there, taking up air. But he went to make a collect call and he walked off. So I'm talking to the lady at Bond number 9, and she, like I said, she was amazed by what I had known, and she knew I knew some of the notes and this and that. So she goes behind the counter without saying anything, walks over to me, and hands me something. It's in like paper mache. It was like wrapped up in paper mache. So I didn't ask any questions. I didn't look around and make a scene. I just gently put it in my pocket. And I went on about my business. I said, thank you. And I just walked on because that was my cue. I didn't know what she gave me, first off, but I knew it was something I didn't pay for. So when I got it, I think I left like very, very quickly afterwards. But I got in the car, me and Joe, and I pulled it out of my pocket, and Joe was looking like, bro, what? Like, where did this come from? And I said, bro, you was gone, and she handed it to me. So long story short, I opened it up, and it's literally, I want to say like 15 to 20 different samples of Bond number 9. Most Bond number 9 is unisex. Some of it's feminine, some of it's masculine, but it was about 15 to 20 samples of Bond number 9. I hit the jackpot. Chill Will, aka Sir Savant, aka Will Breezy. See if you can run it. I hit the jackpot. But me being a nice guy, I shared some of my samples with Joe. Because that's my dog. And even though he was gone and he didn't get handed the paper mache, I did. I said, you know what, dog? I'm going to split some of these with you. But I get to cherry pick. Pricks fix. Bad Santa. I got to cherry pick which ones I wanted first. I felt it was only right. Just like if he were to have been handed that, he could have just said, oh, I don't want these here. You take them. And I would have been fine with that. I would have been cool with that because it was free. If it's free, it's for me. Most of the time. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Okay? Avant said that. But yeah, and I looked up the retail value of that. Let's just say it was at least $100 worth of samples. Because the little sample bottles online are about $8 to $10. So 15, let's just say they were $8. 15 to 20 times 8. It's over $100. So that's why I say, if you go to Neiman Marcus, do your research first. or go in there and ask a bunch of questions. But it helps when you know what you're talking about. If somebody sprays something and you can name some of the notes before they even read them off to you, you're doing something. And most likely they'll give you something for free. So to that lady that works at bond number 9, I don't know your name, but I'm going to find it out. And on the next video, I'm going to give you kudos. I also want to shout out Teensy and Kevin. That's fam right there. Okay? One day we'll all take a field trip to Neiman Marcus and we'll see how much free stuff we can get. But Teensy and Kevin, I hope y'all live a long, beautiful life together, okay? And blossom. But yeah, that was Fragrant Storytime Part 2. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.